A lot more things to talk about as the weather starts to open up. We have different events, different parks that will be opening up for your opportunity to get out, enjoy the weather, and see what's going on and see what you can participate in. And a little bit more specifically, WB Parks has the Lily Pad Springs opening up for everyone to come out and enjoy. And join us right here on the Splash Live to talk a little bit about that. We have Lily Pad Springs manager Colin Johnson joining the Splash to talk a little bit about it. Thank you so much for joining us, Colin. Think we might have your audio. I think you might be muted. There you go. Unmuted. Thank you so much for joining us, Colin. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So Lily Pad Springs, a great park for people to come out, and we're looking at a grand opening for Michigan's largest splash pad, opening May 24th. Give us a little bit more information and insight about Lily Pad Springs, please.
Yeah, so I am one of the managers at Lily Pad Springs, and this summer we are opening Memorial Day weekend. We open on the 24th, and then we are open 7 days a week for the rest of the summer, closing on Labor Day.
Okay.
Like you said, we are the largest splash pad in Michigan, so there are many things to do for children of all ages.
Nice. Oh, that's going to be such a good time. We're talking about good weather, going out there, letting the kids just splash around and do the types of things that they usually do at home, but with other kids in a big place where they can just, let all that energy out. I can definitely understand that. And like we said, largest splash pad in Michigan, a lot for the kids to do. We say covers 55,000 square feet or 5,500 square feet, 50 play features, 4 water slides, 55-gallon splash bucket. It's a lot going on, and like you said, it's catering to all different types of children. So can you just talk about how they do cater to the children of all different ages as Lily Pad Springs, please?
Yeah, so like you mentioned, we do have 4 main slides, water slides for older children and even the younger children. We also do have a separate area to the side of our splash pad that is just little splashers and different features for littler toddlers and even babies. We also do offer special events and session times for children that might have special needs or older children that go to school during the day. On Mondays, we do our sensory friendly session. And so we turn off some of the bigger features to help with children who have sensory overload issues. And then on Tuesday nights, we are starting our twilight sessions. Those go from 6:30 to 8:30 at night, and they're perfect for kids if they do day camps or if they have school during the day.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So you really are accommodating different children for different needs, different ages, and things of that nature. And that's a good thing. That's what we want to hear. That what ensures us within the community that we are doing the right thing, going to the right place. But speaking of that, we got to talk about safety, right? We're talking about water. We're talking about children. And there's a lot of different risks there. So how is WB Parks ensuring safety at Lily Pad Springs for our children in the community?
Yeah, so there are a lot of procedures and policies in place to make sure that our guests, not only the children, but the parents, the grandparents, the adults, anybody that comes to our facility. We do have staff trainings. We make sure that all of our staff is briefed on really any possible outcome that could happen at the splash pad. And we make sure that we go over scenarios and we have our emergency action plan in place where all the staff knows what to do in case of an emergency.
Okay, good. Once again, reassuring. Thank you so much for putting that out there and making sure that we are taking the proper steps to make sure everyone have a great, safe time also. Colin, this is something that we got to cover. It's something that seems obvious, but we can talk about a lot of things and then forget this, right? Is there a fee to enter Lily Pad Springs? Is it just free? Does it require registration? What are we talking about for us to enjoy this venue?
Yeah, so our current rate right now starts at, for our residents. So if you are a resident of West Bloomfield, it is $4 per person. And if you are a non-resident, then it is $7 per person.
Okay.
You can come and buy tickets on site if you don't have anything going on for the day and you want to come hang out with us, you're more than welcome to come and buy tickets on site. But we also do offer pre-sale tickets. So if you know you want to come in advance, you can definitely buy those tickets online, and those discounts do apply online as well.
Nice, Colin. That's what's up. We love to hear discounts. I know I do. I like to save a couple dollars. Join us right here on the Splash Live, telling us a little bit more about WB Parks opening up Lily Pad Springs just in time for Memorial Day weekend. We have Lily Pad Springs manager Colin Johnson join us here to tell us a little bit more about everything that's going on with that. So with that being said, you're opening up at a time where, I'm going to be honest, Colin, Memorial Day weekend, I think we're probably expecting some good weather. It could get pretty crowded out there. What are we going to do in case of it gets overcrowded or crowded? How are we handling and managing the crowds at Lily Pad Springs in those cases?
Yeah, so we try to break up our day into sessions. And so they are 2-hour blocks. That is what you pay for. And so hopefully, with the 3 or 4 different sessions that we offer during the day, people come and they spread out. However, we do have a capacity of 200 people. And we do make sure to put out signs at the front and, by the ticket booth to let customers know that we are sold out and that we are at capacity. And we also do have our weather hotline. That phone number is on our website. And if you call that, it will say if we're open or not.
Ah, okay. And that's a good point right there too, right? So with that being said, I will obviously assume, and I hate to assume, but I will obviously assume in case of thunder and lightning, obviously we are closed. But in case of light rain, are we still open? Are we still operating? And what conditions other than the storm will we possibly shut down, I should say? Or is it just rain or shine where they're minus the thunderstorms?
So we do have a couple different procedures in place for weather. And so if there is thunder or lightning, we do have to shut down for
Of
a
course.
minimum of 30 minutes every time we hear that thunder. However, we do offer rain passes. And so if your session does get cut short within that first hour, we do hand out little passes that you can come and join us again for free for that day. If it's light rain, that's kind of a play it by ear situation. If it's
Right.
going to blow over, we make sure we watch the weather, and we want to make sure that safety is our number one priority. We don't want to put anybody at risk. And so that's kind of a play it by ear situation.
Of course.
We also do, what's it called? With the rain passes, in order to get one of those, you do need a wristband for that.
Okay. Great information. Thank you for letting us know. I would imagine even if you are open during rain, probably there may be some people out there, but I imagine most people just want to go out there when it's clear, nice and sunny. But make sure you do contact that hotline if you are curious to whether or not they are open during whatever the case of weather. Random question, Colin, which I tend to do often here on the Splash. Now, let's say someone who likes me who has a child inside of me. There's a kid inside of me who wants to enjoy stuff like this maybe. Is there a time that an adult can enjoy things like this at Lily Pad Springs? Is there another park I can go to? Or is it just out of luck for adults like me trying to enjoy water parks like this?
No. We welcome everybody. And so everybody of all ages. We do have our later sessions. And so we do tend to see a lot of older kids and adults come to that 6:30 to 8:30 session just because it's after work, it's after school. But we also do see a lot of adults within our morning session at 11 a.m.
I thought that was going to be a weird question, but you made me feel so comfortable, Colin. Man, thank you. I thought that was going to be a definite no, but you helped straighten that. Okay, so that seems like a good time. Go out there with some adults. Listen, I got other ideas, man. We'll talk about that later, Colin, but that seems like a great time. Another thing real quick, if I'm not mistaken, you all do private rentals, group day camps, or things of that nature. Just talk about some of those private events or how that operate, how that works, or any group events or things that you all do at that specific location. Talk about how that works.
Yeah, so we do host groups, field trips, and private party rentals. And so
Nice.
we do have a tented area with some picnic tables under it. And you have the option to either do a private party rental. So that takes place Friday through Sunday from 6:30 to 8:30,
Right.
and you rent out the entire facility.
Hmm.
And so the whole thing is yours and to your party. But something new we are trying this year is semi-private party rentals. So those are for West Bloomfield residents only. That party rental will be during a session time. So
Okay.
it is mixed with the public, but it is still a nice way to have a party, use those tables, eat, and enjoy your time with your friends and family.
Ooh, yeah, shutting down the park for me and my peoples right here,
Yeah.
celebrating good time. That's
And
good
there
that you
is
all have that option.
Yeah, and there is an application on our website. So if
Okay.
you are interested, just go to wbparks.org/lilypad springs and you can find that application on there.
Good, good, good. I got another question for you. Any feedback that you all have gotten back from the community over the years or just over time in regards to Lily Pad Springs that you have considered, you've actually put into effect, or anything of that nature? And how do you plan to address any concerns or suggestions also?
Yeah, so we welcome feedback. We want to make sure that when you come to Lily Pad Springs, that you are having the best time and you are really enjoying your experience. And so we do ask customers. We welcome feedback. We also do have some QR codes around our facility that you
Mhm.
can scan and give some feedback to us. This is my second summer at WB Parks, and compared to last year, we have changed a lot, especially the big one being these semi-private party rentals. We got a lot of feedback last summer about not having enough space for everybody to have a rental, and also a cheaper option. And
Uh,
if you
mm.
didn't want to go to that later time, that 6:30, 8:30, and so that's something big that we're implementing this year.
There you go. There you go. Listen to the people and apply. Give the people what they want, man. They're there to support. I love that. I love that. That's a great example of, we hear you and we want to make adjustments to accommodate you. Hey, Colin. Any last things, great information that we didn't cover that you want to let the community know before we let you go?
Yeah, just there is more information on our website. Like I said, wbparks.org/lilypad springs. There you can find the dates to see when we are running certain sessions. You can see pricing, our frequently asked questions, and our park rules. Those are all good things to go over before you join us this summer. We are open 7 days a week. We are running 3 to 4 sessions a day. So we would love for you guys to come and share your summer with us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to find a reason to come out there too, man. Maybe even bring the Splash staff. Wouldn't that make sense? The Splash comes out there to Lily Pads. It's a
Yeah.
whole nother topic and conversation. Colin Johnson, Lily Pad Springs manager, join us on the Splash Live to talk about the grand opening on May 24th, Memorial Day weekend. Thank you again for your time, Colin.
Thank you.